What's going on, guys? It's Chad. We're here back over on some more Black Ops 4. Honestly, after watching a bunch of playoff football yesterday, which were great games, by the way. I mean, obviously, I could go and play, like, Warzone or whatever. I might take the day and then just try to, like, pump up my skill base over on Warzone in hopes of being more likely to run into hackers. So I might run some games where I just don't face plant and then just, like, try to get, like, a higher, you know, maybe more likely to get some cheaters or some shit. But today, I actually ended up seeing that over on Black Ops 4, I just remembered that they actually had supply drops in this game. I completely forgot they did. If we go over to, what is this, contracts? I don't even remember what this shit is. Oh, these contracts just could give you supply crates and stuff like that. I don't even remember this game at all. There's reserves, a free weapon bribe, contraband. Who had to record the sound effects for this so we can do a weapon bribe? So I could just pick any of these and it's over? Like, that's it? It's been so long that I don't even understand what I'm looking at here. Don't I already have these weapons, though? Like, is there anything on here that I don't actually have? The Javelina 8. I forgot that this even existed. Stingray? I don't even know what that is. What the fuck? Eroding the edges of reality, dark necrotic energies offered a cursed promise of power. Locust. Okay, wait. This makes it so I just have it permanently, then. Wait, the Locust is in this game? Yo. I actually wiped this game from my memory. Holy fuck. Me losing that dark matter camo is crazy how quickly I wiped this game from my memory. What is the featured play? It's hardcore bare bones. Full action bare bones mosh pit. So it's a snipers only mode. Do you think people even queue this shit over on PC? I doubt it. Okay, we'll do the free weapon bribe thing. Let's get the Locust.
Take a wrong turn or something.
Oh, they do give us more.
You're treating that with the respect it deserves.
Okay, well, now they gave it to us, right? Boom, Locust. I completely forgot this was even in the game. How is that real? How do I forget? I spent so much time on all of these games and I don't remember them at all. That's actually horrifying. I don't remember this shit at all. Does everybody remember when everybody was freaking out on Twitter about the one sign over on Black Ops 2's standoff? How there was a sign over the one corner near the tank and like the hay barrels and stuff like that. There was a sign that was sitting up there and people were swearing up and down that it wasn't there before. It's such a weird effect when you just stop playing the shit. Now, let's try to quick match. Let's please work. Listen, the last time I covered Black Ops 4, I was like kind of shitting on it or whatever, but just to enjoy it myself, I just forget how many different things were like going on with it. And it's the same way how everybody was like thinking about Warzone and stuff like that. Like everybody's talking about the good old days, but back in those good old days of Warzone, there were still issues. You know what I mean? There were still problems that like we just can't even think of at the moment. That's kind of what happens with these games. It almost feels like I forgot all of the little details in between. There's only 3 people playing in the world at the moment, and honestly, I'm not surprised. The game's gonna start anyway with only 3 of us. Okay, yeah. I mean, it's creative. It's just kind of weird. That's all. What the fuck? Is this copywritten? If it's not, does anybody have the audio file? I could use this as background music in my videos. Does anyone have this file? I was trying to watch him finish that. What happens at the end? Does he just do that forever? Remember when people were trying to get me to figure out how to solve a Rubik's Cube? I remember that somebody ended up tweeting at me that if I finally got into a game and it's over. Okay. Remember, I had a whole lot of incentives to learn how to actually solve a Rubik's Cube, and I get like a bunch of rewards and shit for it. Obviously, the reward of actually being able to actually finish it, and then people being able to recognize it is a reward in itself. But I remember there was some sort of condition. I don't remember anymore. I just don't remember anything. I'm not buying COD points to go and get this shit. You can just straight up just buy it straight out. Okay, but does he solve it? Okay. Wait. Didn't you just have it? You got 15 seconds to go and finish this shit. Come on, you can do it. Didn't you just have it? He just never figures it out. He just does this forever. This is an infinite loop gesture. This is literally me. Holy shit. What is that? What is that item? Honestly, this is just a lobby simulator at this point. I don't remember too many bad things associated with BO4 other than like losing the dark matter shit. But doing it, I don't think it was that hard. I remember that a lot of these challenges were like insanely easy. Yeah, only 5 one-shot, 1 kills, 10 one-shot, 1 kills. So all the way up to like 100 one-shot, 1 kills, literally just 100 kills. The special challenges is only 10 long shots, 50 kills without attachments, 50 kills with all the attachments, 5 rapid kills, and 5 kill streaks. Over on the current games that we have, we got like multiple times that amount. And sure, I mean, yeah, maybe it is a little bit too easy over on here and fine, but the majority of the time, like they really added a lot of these things into the game and changed the things in a certain way, only to kind of serve themselves and not really the player. Basically, like they just want you to spend more time on it. The challenge itself isn't actually harder. It's just more tedious to do. It's kind of like designing a boss in a video game, right? Usually you would like to think that, hey, if I did this game where there's 10 different bosses and the first 9 bosses that I fought all just seem to have like kind of the same move sets, only kind of different in very, very small, minuscule ways. And then you get to like the big one. And you would think when you got to the big one, really the only thing that they actually changed to make it more difficult, they didn't add new mechanics. They didn't change up the way that they act in comparison. They didn't add like more phases. All they do is just give them an insane amount of HP. That's it. That's not good design. It's just like, it's there to artificially extend how long it will take. It doesn't actually make it more difficult. What's difficult is actually convincing yourself that it's worth it in the end. And you pretty much don't ever actually convince yourself that it's worth it. Coming from me, I've been doing this for the mastery camos anyway, since like Modern Warfare Remastered. I did not do the Black Ops 3 Dark Matter grind. I did not. Every game since that point, I have done the mastery camo grind, Chrome, all of that shit. I've talked about this kind of stuff for years where they artificially do these things. I have no idea if the camo grind is going to stay the same the way that Call of Duty has been doing it. I mean, I feel like design-wise, they shouldn't really change too much up with the Microsoft changes and stuff like that. I mean, it could go really, really good or really, really bad. That's basically all I'm going to be thinking about the entire time that we're waiting for, you know, this whole Microsoft thing to take over or whatever. Like, I'm excited about Modern Warfare 2 and all, but I have a feeling that they might go out with one last big hoorah. This guy is sweating his ass off. How old is this game? Controller thing, there's like no dead zones or anything either on PC for some reason. And maybe controller's not a good idea on here. It basically feels like I'm playing with casts on my arms. The controller doesn't react, the aim assist doesn't stick. It's there and then it's not and then it's there. I can't. This is one of the only games of Black Ops 4 in existence and I want to leave it. What is wrong with my ADS sense? This is like way too high or something. That's not right. I don't really feel like fucking around with it. I really don't. It's so annoying that he actually just decided to stay up there like I was gonna. How do you leave the game with a controller? Look, look, look. I'm trying to scroll down. It says leave match in the bottom right. How am I supposed to get there? How do I go there? How do I leave? How do I leave? I'm trying my best. I'm trying to enjoy it the way that I did when I was playing it, but this is definitely something's wrong. It's so painful too because so many people are like, bro, go back to BO2. Bro, hop back on MW2, shit like that. There is no playing that stuff anymore. I don't have my 360. I don't have any of that. It's old, man. Gotta move on. But this shit, this is unplayable. Oh, I remember when this character came out immediately. They had to nerf the shit out of her because so many people were using her and just constantly your shit was just taken. I had to get one of those off. This game basically had like no identity in terms of like what its story even meant, the places that we were at. Since there was no campaign or anything connected to this game, it was really difficult to even understand why characters were the way that they are, how you had to learn about them, what they even do, why they do it, how does that even relate to the story in any way, shape, or form. Like, it was just a really weird, disconnected experience. I don't know, it was just strange. I don't have like any bad things connected to it like in my mind. It just wasn't really that memorable for me. The biggest entertainment I got out of this entire thing is literally just watching emotes. I'm gonna go try to pump up my skill base on Warzone or something. You'll see tomorrow if I actually decided to do it or not. For some reason, I doubt myself, though.